Wow. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I've been receiving I've been receiving message from some of my friends. Wow. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Mm, wow. Okay. Yes. Then I can start. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you today? Wow. I'm happy to be here this week again. It's a very busy day for me. Yeah, Wiba, yes, I received your message. I'm sorry again. No, don't mind me. I'm actually waiting for those of us that are Muslim. Last week when I mentioned that I'll be coming 8 o'clock, I received message again that those of us that are Muslim, that we had to pray before around that 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I had to wait a bit so that everybody will join me. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining. My friend Muiba, thank you very much. Thank you. Mrs. Isaac Bolaji for me. Thank you for joining in. Yes, this should be the fourth live that I'll be doing. And if you have not been watching it, I want you to start watching and share this program. It's very informative. It's educative and entertaining. Yes, I enjoy it myself. Most times I always look forward to that 8 p.m. Sometimes I have had to like rush down because of my busy schedule. Thanks for watching, sir. Mr. Fala Shayo Akitayo. So I had to rush down. Thursday is always a busy day for me. Today is one-on-one coaching with my students, and those are mentoring. So it's always a busy day, but I like it on that Thursday. I didn't want to change it. So last week we discussed about on how we can create wealth. Kasim Kola Raji Keke, welcome, sir. We discussed how about we can create wealth. This post COVID has really, done a lot of things for us. So we need to prepare ourselves very well. I'm very happy with the likes and the comments. Thank you very much. And please do help me share it. Please do help me share the information so that it can go around to everybody that need it. It might not be useful for you if the topic is not something that you really need to work on. It may be useful maybe for your daughter, for your friends, for your neighbor, for your family. I'm very sure one of the topics one of them will need it. So we discussed last week about how we can create wealth, and I'm happy with lot of inboxes, and some people even gave me some information which by the grace of God I will share with you. Happy new month. Yes, we are in the month of April Fool. I wanted to start with April Fool, but I'm not a joker. I don't know how to start it. But thank God today is April 1st, and then we pray to Almighty God to be with us and make this month to a fruitful month for us. So for today, we'll be discussing about the skills we need. Yes, I quote one of my teacher. Yes, the reason why I quote one of my teacher, she is a professor in the university, and she teaches English. So she posted this sometimes last year, and since then I've been thinking of how I'm going to work on it. I went on research and see how I'm going to work on it. So for those in the university, we all know what it entails, and by the time you graduate from the university, we also know what it entails. Every one of us pass through this process. Yes. So now, knowledge is good, no doubt about it. Going to school is good, no doubt about it. But the in thing now is skills. Oh, yes. When we graduated, it didn't really dawn on us that what the requirements needed is skills. That is why a lot of us could not get that job, because we didn't meet up with the requirements as at then. But now, apart from the school setting, apart from the school environment, there are other people coming up to teach skills, to teach a lot of things. More schools are coming up. I graduated 20-something years ago, so lot of development, lot of changes, things. We are in the new era, we are in the millennial era, we are in the era of technology. So a lot of things are coming up. So if by now you don't know how important skills are, abeg, you have a lot of work to do. And then the funniest thing is, every one of us thought that when they are talking about skills, vocational skills is what they are really hammering on. I'm going to let you know tonight that there are lot of skills. The reason why vocational skills is mostly common is because it was the alternative for unemployment, as at the time when unemployment was rising. Vocational is the only alternative that people could quickly get to do, and find something meaningful to do for themselves as at that. That's why vocational skills, skill acquisition is very, very popular and well known to a lot of us. But this is not the only skills we are talking about. Yes, today I'm going to mention like 6 different categories of skills that we need to grow, either in our career, either in our work, either in our business. Yes, either in our life. These are the skills that will be meaningful to us that we need to learn. And we need to understand the difference between knowledge and skills. Yes, sometimes knowledge is something that we get in an environment, maybe in a teaching environment, for instance. Mostly it could be practical, it could be theoretical. Yes, and where skill is ability to do something well, very well. You can be expert in that field. So that is, we could say, literally I would say that is the difference between the two. Skills also too can be learned in the university too. Some universities are teaching skills now. Yes, some universities have tried as much as possible to to add skills into what they are teaching now. So everybody, like I wrote in the afternoon, that this is not peculiar to only the youth. It's also to the adults. Some of us didn't get it right, maybe because the information was not there for us as at that time. Some of us did not get the requirements needed to grow in life. Maybe we miss it, maybe we didn't know, you understand, or maybe nonchalant attitude. So definitely adults too adults too will also be needing such things in life. If you have presently working in a place that is very good, you will understand, maybe working in a corporate organization that sees skills as one of the key things you must understand or learn. You will get to know what I'm trying to say. If you are a business person, by the time I mention 1 or 2 things, you will understand what I'm trying to say. So why do we need skills? Why do we need skills? Why do you feel that okay, I've been law school now? Sorry for the Yoruba. Like I said, Yoruba will be coming in because I want to, my language to be understood by every other person that are joining me in this live program. Toyiba Adekanbi, thank you. Omotayo Awolowo, thank you. Babatunde Abdulsalam, thank you. Thank you for watching. And all the likes, thank you very much. So why do we need skills? So it's so unfortunate that the generation of today, even going to school, they see it as a scam. Yes, they see it as a scam. Omotayo Awolowo, really proud of you. Thank you very much. They see it as a scam going to school. Some of them, because they already know that skills sells more than certificates. They no longer see going to school as priority, and it's very, very important. Nobody is saying that you shouldn't go to the university, or nobody is saying that you shouldn't work with your certificates. What we are trying to say is add skills into it. And one of the reasons why you need skills is for self-reliance, self-empowerment, self-employment, and independence. Yes, you also need skills for additional income. Some of us that need side hustles, you also need skills for additional income. Then you also need skills for job, for diverse in job opportunities. Yes, for somebody who is looking for job now, if you have other skills apart from what you read in university, if you have other skills apart from this, then it's an added advantages for you. So it help you when you are looking for job. For growth too, these are the most essential reasons why we should acquire skills. Now, when we are talking of skills, like I said before, vocational skills, everybody, when we say skills, the first thing they think of is vocational skills. And I said no. I'm not saying vocational skills is not part of it, but that is not the only skills that I require. I'll mention 6 tonight, and then I will start from personal development skills. Yes, some of these skills are what our parents, àwọn màmá wa, àwọn bàbá wa, tí wọ́n ti gbé sí wa lára while we are growing up. It's unfortunate that we enjoy some of these things while our children now are not really enjoying it. They have to go to school to learn it. Personal development skills is very important for yourself, for self-actualization. According to Abraham Maslow theory, you know that self-actualization is the last level of need. So if you really want to grow in life, if you really want to become somebody, you really want your life to be meaningful to you, you need to go through personal development skills. For instance, some of us went to school during what do you call it? Do not speak vernacular. Yes, I remember that speaking vernacular, mo mọye ẹgbà tí mo jẹ. I can imagine. Yes, láì jẹ gbàgán, I know how much I paid my class captain then just because I speak vernacular. No, this really affected some of us in the speaking of English. So we had to try as much as possible to develop ourselves into what we are today. There are lot of things that we really went through to get to this stage. Under the personal development skills, you need to understand yourself. Who are you? I've been saying this from the beginning. Because if you don't understand the kind of person you are, you will not be able to take some steps in life. You need to understand the kind of person you are. Then you need personal and interpersonal skills. You need organization skills. You need personal public speaking or presentation skills. These are personal development skills that you need. I may not be able to really explain more on this just because there is no much time and this is not a classroom, but just for us to have an hint on what all these things mean. So now under the personal development skills, I made mention of personal and interpersonal skills. I made mention of public speaking skills or presentation skills, organization skills. Some of us have to go through writing skills. Yes, some of us have to go to writing skills to develop ourselves. Some of us have to go to speaking skills. Yes, we learn how to speak very well. We learn how to write very well. We learn how to add one or two things to our one or two training into our daily activities so that we can build ourselves personally, And then the second one is life essential skills. I will still come back to personal development skills. The second one is life essential skills. Yes, life essential skills are skills that we need in this life to grow, sometimes to live very well. Yeah, sometimes our parents have really tried in doing this while we are growing up. Skills such as leadership skills for the firstborn, for instance. If you are the firstborn in the house, like me, where everything in the house assistant parents, that is what they call firstborn. Yes, and the training given to us as at that time is like a leadership skills. Under life essential skills, you need a leadership skill. You need creativity and innovation. If you are not creative in this world today, you are not going anywhere. Like I used to say, it might be difficult for us in Nigeria to be innovative, maybe because of our environments. You need good environments, to develop that thing in you that can bring out, that can be innovative. But you don't have excuse in Nigeria not to be creative. And I give kudos to Nigeria. When it comes to creativity, nobody can really meet up with the way Nigerians are creative. You just give Nigerians an idea of something and they will bring 10 things out of it. I give kudos to Nigerians. You might be saying Nigeria is not good, it's not good. But when something comes down today, you watch. For instance, now, let me bring an example of POS. For instance, now, Paga started POS like I heard. I don't know whether it's true or not, but the first one that I heard of was Paga. And if you look around you today, you will see how Nigerians have been, diversified into every different method of POS. This is a way of like making something meaningful for themselves, since the government cannot provide for us, so we need to do it for ourselves. So most times Nigerians are always very, very creative. So you need creativity and innovative skills. You also need personal effectiveness and time management. Yes, on point. Isaac Bolaji Fumi, thank you, on point. Be a solution provider. Thank you very much. So you also need personal effectiveness and time management. You need to understand the time that we have. If my students are part of this class, I always tell them that before you learn time management skills, first of all, understand time. Yes, we have two time. We have clock time. We have real time. The clock time are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. The real time are our time. So if you can understand how the clock time moving to be able to adjust to your real time, you will surely understand how to manage your time. There is time for everything. Let me just bring it literally like that. There is time for everything. And they say time waits for nobody, or what did they call it? I'm sorry if I miss it. So time management skills is something you need. It's very important. It's a life essential skills. Yes. Then you also need a confidence building skills, because when you maybe you want to negotiate. For instance, now you want to negotiate on a business. I Lodge Thomas, thank you. Good and motivational speech. Thank you very much. So you need the confidence building is very important. If you are not confident enough in this life, there are some things that we may not be able to tackle. Yes. Then the next one is resilience. Yes, resilience. Coping with emotions. These are the skills. These are life essential skills. Problem solving, decision making. These are life essential skills. These are things you need in life. You need it to grow. You need it to move. As life essential skills are leadership skills, creativity and innovation, confidence building, personal effectiveness and time management, problem solving and decision making, resilience and coping with emotions. These are life essential skills. So the third one now, career enhancement skills. For some of us that are into professional career, you need some skills within your career to grow. Skills such as productivity. Yes, my I'll be one day we are going to talk on productivity. It's a big topic on its own, and I'm very sure Remi Dairo, I'm very sure you'll be watching this very soon. I'm going to call you to come and tell us what it takes to be productive. So if you want to enhance your career, you need productivity skills. Yes, you need digital literacy. Yes, you need analytical skills. You also need time management. You need management skills. Yes, and you need transferable skills. These are skills that you need. Labake Sherifat Owolabi, thank you, ma. Awesome, thank you very much. So you need all these skills to enhance your skills. Yes, like for you, if you are just joining us, we are talking about skill today. The skills we need. Like I said, a lot of people believe that what do you call it? Vocational skills is the only skills when they are talking about skills. No. So I try to bring like 6 different categories of skills that we need. I made mention of the reason why we need skills. Yes, for growth, for self-empowerment, for self-employment, for self-dependence, for additional income. These are the reason why we need these skills. Nurudun Adeshoko, thank you, sir. Well done, ma. Thank you very much. So I made mention of personal development skills. Under personal development skills, we need personal and interpersonal skills. We need public speaking. Yes, we must be able to have confidence in ourselves to speak publicly. If you can't speak publicly these days, you are lacking. You need presentation skills. You need organizational skills. Then I made mention of life essential skills. Yes, life essential skills. I mentioned leadership skill under it, creativity and innovation, confidence building. I mentioned resilience, coping with emotions. Then career enhancement skills. I made mention of productivity. You have to be productive. Productivity is everywhere. You have to be digital literacy. If by today you don't know how to operate on the system, you don't have digital literacy, you are not going anywhere. And the funniest thing is, those are our iyaloja. One day I went to buy what do you call it? Potato. What is it? Potato. I went to buy pepper, and I didn't have cash with me. For those of us that are always with ATM transfer, you understand when you find yourself in that kind of situation that you don't have cash with you. And I said, Mama, hey, money cash, money, and she transfer. I was like, transfer for Take. And you know what? I did transfer for her. For somebody who didn't even go to the forward on the university, understand what transfer is. And you some of our graduate does not even know how to operate on the system. Burú jáì, burú jáì. When you tell them to learn what do you call it? When you tell them to learn how to learn computer, they believe because they can press their phone, they already know what computer is all about. I'm telling you, you don't know anything at all. If you cannot operate very well on MS Word and Excel, and you cannot, it's not compulsory you know how to design or create anything graphics. But MS Word, Excel, the basic knowledge is very important. There is nowhere in the whole world you want to get a job and you will not know how to operate. You will not know how to work on the system. And even if you have what do you call it, even if you have a shop and you feel that it's just ordinary shop, if you just add a touch of standard into it by bringing the Excel to work on, maybe give it to your storekeeper to keep record, or maybe you bring in the system of using laptop in that your local shop. You never can tell who and who will come around and see. Shakirat Ilori washing, thank you very much, ma. Thank you so much, ma. So we need digital literacy, we need analytical skills. Yes, we also need my management skills I'm still under career enhancement skills. Then we need transferable skills. These are the skills we need. Then the next one, which is number 4, is entrepreneurial skills. Yes, entrepreneurial skills. I think I did this last week. I try as much as possible to at least explain one or two things for us, and I made mention that we must learn entrepreneurial skill. Yes, only for those who are searching for job, if the only alternative way for you is to be entrepreneur, even in the whole of the world now, if you are not entrepreneur, you are not going nowhere, because the little you think you have, you need extra income for yourself. And if you have these skills, if you have these entrepreneurial skills, you'll be able to establish yourself and create more income for yourself. So if you want to learn about the entrepreneurial skills, you need negotiation skills. Yes, you need communication skills, you need marketing skills under the entrepreneurial skills. Yes, you need marketing, you need communication, you need negotiation skills. Yes, you need marketing strategies, business plan. You must be able to write your business plan for yourself. These are all the skills you need. There are many, but I can't remember all. But I'm very sure if I can mention 3, you should be able to at least get the point I'm arriving at. So now, the 4th one is employability skills. Employability skills. This is for those who are looking for job. For employability skills, you need interview skills. Very, very important. Yes, some of us don't know that we need this thing. Some of us don't know that we need this thing. For entrepreneurial skills, employability skills, you also need an IT. I've made mention of digital literacy. And I will say it again. It's so unfortunate that some of thank you, my Edway concepts. Thank you very much, sir. So it's so unfortunate that some of these young graduates, they don't see learning computer as very important. I've made mention of the basic things you need to learn. You don't have to learn everything in the computer, but MS Word and Excel, basic. You must be able to understand the environment of the computer. So IT skill is needed if you are going for employability skills. Then office grooming, etiquette. These are what you need to learn. You need to go and learn it. Interview skills, very, very important. Communication skills, Abdul Wahid Badmus, thank you, God bless you. For communication skill, team working skills, you need to learn. Time management is also good if you want to. It's also good for employability skills too. We have a lot of schools now that are teaching this. The organizational skills, yes, I made mention of organizational skills too. I think I mentioned it in what do you call, I mentioned in personal development also. These are what you need. Yes. Then you cannot see the last one is vocational skills. Vocational skills are well, let me simplify it. Skill acquisition. Tí gbogbo wa mọ̀. Yes, carpenter, tailor, electrician, makeup, hairdresser, shoemaker, those are vocational skills. Those are vocational skills. Now, if they are telling you to acquire skills, yes, skills to rule the world from Godwin Moses, thank you, sir. Yes, you will understand what, Mr. Godwin, you will understand the importance of skills, and I'm sure you are eating from skills. I know you work with a very good company, but still you are enjoying skill. Yes, I don't want to say much about it. You will understand what skills is all about. So now, and me too, I enjoy skill. I'm teaching soft skills, hard skills all together. Yes. So now, if they tell you go and acquire skills, not that nobody is telling you go and learn only computer or learn tailor alone. Yes, you need most essential skills in life. You need personal development skills, you need life essential skills, you need entrepreneurial skills, you need employability skills. Tí ìpẹ́ o, Fatima. We are just half of the show. You need personal development skills, life essential skills, entrepreneurial skills, employability skills, career enhancement skills, then vocational skills. It's many, it's up to 10, but I can only mention 2 now. So if we are talking about skills, there are so many skills under. You might not learn everything. Learn valuable one, the one that you need. And there are 2 there that are very, very important to us and to our children or to our neighbor. The first one is life essential skills. There are some skills in life that require, some of these vocational are gifts from God that need development. Yes, someone like, if you know vocational, singing now is talent. It's under vocational too. Yes, some have this talent, and they just need 1 or 2 people to guide them. But even if you have the talent, you still need to learn it. That is what I used to. Thank you, sir, Mr. Abdulwahid Basmus. God bless you, sir. That is what I used to tell my students. Don't say because you have an idea, you can go with the idea. Because some people even go YouTube. I'm not saying online classes is not good. I always do online classes. But there is something they call basic. In anything you want to learn, basic is very important. Even if you don't learn anything, learn the basic of any skills. We are talking of vocational skills now. Learn the basics of any skills, so that learning basic is just like a foundation. Agbe foundation, yes. Akko foundation. You can build anything on it if you have the basic knowledge. That is what I used to tell some of my students, of anybody that come across me. Though it's an inbuilt, yes, it's a gift from God, some of it, but you still need to learn the rudiments of it. There are intrigues in all these skills that we see. You see that during a class for tailoring class, there is a particular girl. She has been learning YouTube lóríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣi, but she didn't get it. So she now came down to Gender Dreams to learn tailor. When she came, she said, ma, I can sew very well o. I know how to sew. I know how to do it. I say, when you know how to sew, what do you now? What are you now doing there? She said, I just want to, perfect it. I told the instructor to go and just see how she know she know how to sew. I said, okay, go and meet the instructor. I was like, my mind was just telling me, let me follow them. So I followed them into the class. I decided to take her myself. I said, okay, yeah. Table, chair, scissors, clothes, machine, and everything is there. One simple thing ló já ọmọdé yìí. One simple thing, not that she didn't know how to sew, but how to handle scissors. Òun ló já. The way she holds scissors, mo sì mọ̀ wípé eléyìí ò kọ́. Yes. Bó ṣe mú scissors dání mo kàn rẹ́rìn-ín ni. Honey, where did you say you learn? You said I learned it from YouTube. And that is the basic knowledge. When you have the basic knowledge, àwọn simple things tí kò tiẹ̀ ní meaning yẹ is what you will learn in the basic. So if you now want to learn other things on top of it, just like Mimoshi said, it's like a foundation. You can build anything on it. So if you have the gift, still go and learn it. I don't want to say much on vocational skills because it's going to be a topic for another day. But today, when we are talking about skills, it's not all about vocational skills. It's not about skill acquisition. There are lot of it that we need, that is required in our life. So next week I'll be taking another thing. I don't know if I have one or two questions here. Yes, no, but please do help me share it. Yes, I will appreciate if you can help me share it to everybody around, to people around. Don't forget, when we are talking about knowledge, it's not enough. Add skills. If you go to the university, if you feel that that is enough for you in the digital days, no, it's not enough. You need more skills. You need to learn skills. Like I said, skills, wow, vocational skills is more of alternative skills or lifelong education that gives him or her versatility. And you see, the vocational skills, this is how I describe vocational skills. I will describe it in Yoruba. Yoruba will say, àtẹ́lẹwọ́ ẹni kì í tọ́ni jẹ. That is vocational skills. That is why Yoruba call it iṣẹ́ ọwọ́. Yes, and iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ means àtẹ́lẹwọ́ ẹni kò ń tọ̀yàn jẹ. Mr. Abdulwahid Badmus, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. So it's true. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn, it's a lifetime career. Majority of us don't know that if you have a vocational skills, it is something that you have to live with for the rest of your life. Something that you can develop and enjoy yourself with it. Like I made mention that sometimes you may need skills. The skills may be important more than knowledge. Yes, because if that is what is being required in a place that maybe you are applying for a job now, what is required is skills. That expert is what is required. Definitely you have to leave that certificate somewhere and carry your skills along with you. So skills help us to give us added advantages over others. Yes, there was this particular time that I was looking for a secretary, for instance, and the 3 or 4 people drop CV. And when I go through the CV and I see that there is a particular girl that have acquired more skills, without even seeing her, I know that she is the best candidate for me because of all these skills that she has acquired. And today, she was one of my Mr. Mohammed Bashir Giwa. You are welcome, sir. And today she's one of my secretaries. She works with me, and I'm happy that I took her as a them. So now, if you really want to, some people will ask that, where can I learn these skills? You know, the school setting, it's unfortunate that most of the school setting doesn't teach. Most of the school setting, thank you sir, it's unfortunate most of the school setting doesn't teach these skills, but thank God for some institution that are now coming up. You know, they are teaching this. Thank you. Thank you sir. Thank God for some of the institution. Yes sir. Thank God for some of the institution that are now teaching these skills, so you need it. Just look around, you will see one or two of this institution, maybe private or public, that are taking it. Look around and take the one that are valuable to you. Please, it is very important, and I wish you best of luck. I'm happy today that I'm able to take this. I've been very very busy since morning. Thank God I'm able to take this class today. By next week, I'll be coming with a fantastic topic too. And if there is any question that you need answer for, you just inbox me and I'll be there for you. Thank you very much. It's just 30 minutes program, and I hope you all get one or two things from there. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye bye. See you next week. Bye bye.